Salutations, ladies and germs. My name is Mr. Fox, and welcome back to Destiny 2. And the long-awaited exotic scout is here, the Polaris Lance. For those of you who are unaware of how to get this gun, you just gotta do the Nascent Dawn questline thingy that Anabray gives out every week. I mean, getting the actual gun in part 4 of the questline was a lot easier than part 3. Good God, finishing 10 escalation levels was a pain in the ass. And just so much work to do. Anyways, just look at how beautiful this thing is. But without the ornament, it just looks like it doesn't look any different. But with the ornament, ooh, that looks different, exotic. Curves in all the right places. Mr. Fox, stop sexualizing the gun. I'm sorry, Jimmy. It's just too sexy not to. The perks on it are fitted stock, increases stability, recoil control, but a slight decrease to your handling. Zen moment, causing damage, increases stability. Tact mag, for a slight increase in stability, reload speed, and mag size. Small bore, for increased range and stability, but what truly separates this from its legendary version is landing 4 precision hits in a row. Actually, I don't even think it's in a row, it's just landing 4 precision hits. Loads a delayed solar explosive round to your next shot. Honestly, when that round hits, if you're hitting them in the head, it just takes like 2 headshots and a body shot with that solar mag round and they're dead. Like, you don't have to fire another shot into them, you can walk away and they're gonna burn to death. Like the good old days of Thorn! Except Thorn just required 2 shots anywhere and you could walk away and they'd die because Thorn was stupid. Okay, first things first, right off the bat, this weapon is more of a PvE scout. How do I know this? Well, I used a hell of a lot in PvE yesterday. For one, at first I thought, oh well, this isn't too impressive, and then I ran into an ultra target, or a boss, and you can chain shots for infinity, essentially, with this gun on high priority targets. Like, it is just infinite dips. Think Black Hammer, but in scout form. Oh, hey! I'm making a point about a gun here, dude. You can't just interrupt me like that. Like, who do you think you are? Donald Trump? You! There it was! Look at him! He exploded! I kind of let them get heavy, didn't I? But yes, when this thing does kick off in PvP, it's a little harder, mind you, but it will definitely teach you how to aim for the head. Like, after using this and going over to Graviton Lance, like, holy shit, that was just cakewalk. Is it easy to use? Not really. I mean, it's a high impact scout, so it's going to have slow rate of fire. So you got to keep that in mind. You're up there, aren't you?
They have the lead, but the match isn't.
Where are you? I'm in a very bad spot. Okay. Yep, bad spot. Also, changes that are made in the patch. Dragon Shadow now reloads all weapons.
You're in
when you
the
dodge.
lead.
Did not feel like that was necessary one bit, but hey.
You're falling behind. That shut them down.
And I mean all weapons. Doesn't even have to be currently equipped in your slot. Just have it there and it will reload it. On top of a movement speed increase when you dodge. Is that a person in the distance?
Gains the lead.
I can't tell. Anyways, on Midtown, this gun functions best way out here. I think... here we go. Nah! Come on, man. Why do you want to engage? Help a brother out, okay? I can't engage you guys in there. If I do, I really don't have the range advantage. There are very few maps you can really get a lot out of this weapon. Midtown's lanes, well, definitely easier to work around when you're not playing control. Come on. Nope, we are not winning that fight against the G-Lance. Nope, nope, nope. Because here's the douchey thing about Graviton Lance. Nope. No crap. Other than the fact that Graviton Lance is, well, with the map design, it has range on every single map. Bungie, could we not have made long-range maps? Is there a giant problem with not? It's the fact, what was your aim right there? Shut the hell up, Jimmy. I don't got time for your sass today. Hello, sirs. Sirs.
You're in the lead. That shut them down.
When you get headshots with this thing, oh, is it satisfying? I think it's a 4-tap to the head. Might be wrong, but I believe 180s can also 4-tap. Now, the only advantage this gun has over 180 is, well, it's a cool exotic perk, and the fact that it's comparable at longer ranges than 180 and burn to death! Whoa! Whoa there. Starsky, calm down. Necessary. I'm sorry. You! I'm going full weeb on your ass. Never mind, your friend saved you. You got a friend in him. It's a good friend. It's a dead friend. Hey! Hey! I'm making a point about him being a dead friend, sir. Oh, yeah. I see how it is. You're just noobs who are using the meta. Why would you engage me at that range? I will never understand people. They're so strange. They make the dumbest decisions. Thank you. Hello? Enemy? Come on. Pop your head out. That's it. A little bit further. Buddy, I'm over here. Over here, buddy. There you go. But seriously, I'm gonna kill you now. It's the fact that was a little mean. You kind of played with him too much. And, hey, Jimmy, all's fair when everyone's running around with G-Lances and V-Wings. Like, they need to be taught lessons. The lesson they need to be taught is... Why are you using... And... There we go! Come on, come back out. Let me shoot you. Come on. Thank you.
I need a hunter like you with the red jacks.
Maybe we can be their hero. I'm coming, buddies! Oh, you're so dead. You are like super... Yeah, this has gone wrong. We're out. I know this is a cheesy thing to do, but he has a golden gun.
Double down.
Okay? Golden gun.
Sound
You can be cheesy when you're being pushed on by a golden gun. Alright? Supers, heavy, cheese them. You gotta survive. If you're gonna be a douche around the corner, at least have a douche with a cause.
No regrets on that one. Well fought.
I mean... Huh? 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 With the fact he probably just got Jimmy. Alright, this is gonna be my last match. I've been trying to get good games with the Polaris Lance for like the last 2 hours. That should probably inform me of something. I mean, it is definitely a PvE weapon. First and foremost, we gotta get that. Can't emphasize that enough. It is geared towards PvE. There's nothing wrong with that. It's good to have a good PvE weapon. Ah. It'd also be nice if my wombo combo actually did stuff, but hey! People complained about that, just like they complained about the Hunter's Throwing Knife and the Hunter's Dodge. This is where we will see all our success standing on a wall. Because if you engage up close with this gun, you will lose all the time. Oh, for the love of God. Can we stop using close range weapons on me? Is there a reason for it? Is there a reason in the quick play everyone has to use the meta? It's quick play, dudes. You're literally not gaining anything. That's like getting super competitive at bowling. No one gives a fuck. Unless you're really into bowling. Then if you are, I gotta say, you need to get out. Have a date. Play a good game. Seriously, bowling? That's gonna be your thing? Everyone's gonna remember you for bowling. Nuh-uh. You're not gonna run away from me.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer every night.
Oh my god, I actually lost to the Huckleberry. I feel bad. I feel like there's something wrong, a glitch in the Matrix. What the fuck? Is someone finally gonna run in front of me?
Double down.
Come on, poke your head out. You know you want to. Want to go for that heavy?
What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing. Double down.
Bring it on, muchacho.
What can stop you if you fight together?
Did you really gotta stand in front of the explosive shot, buddy? Was that necessary? Dude, long range scout. You're not gonna beat me from there with a pulse. Burn for me!
Your killing intent is unmatched, Hunter.
Oh, I love watching him burn. Mr. Vax, this is kind of boring to watch. Well, Jimmy, it's the only way you can really get much success on this map. I heard someone take a boom. There you go. Come on. Nope. You doing this again, man? Because I will just solo tether you to troll you. And you got a teammate to go, oh, you guys do not like me, do you? No. If you're running around with V-Wing, I feel like you shouldn't be allowed to get triggered by people cheesing you. Because, you know, you're using V-Wing. There's someone behind me, isn't there? Look at you helping out your butt buddy. You're a good side bitch. Yeah, you're his #1 side bitch. He treats you well. I'm still gonna kill him, but, you know. Guys, you want to go in my line of sight, or... Because I don't got any lines of sight to work with if I push forward. That's the one issue you will have with any long-range high-impact weapon, is if you go on anyone else's effective range, you're gonna die. Oh, fuck. What the fuck was... Do you guys not want me over there anymore? Do you want to, like, try to control me, keep me in here?
Shut the enemy down.
Because I will be the first to say it. This gun, it just... In terms of PvE, it doesn't feel... PvP, it doesn't feel all that special. If you can get a lot of range on them,
It's close.
you can do something. But the problem is, most map... Oh my... Why is everyone over here? Most of these... just...
Together as one.
Most maps do not lend themselves to scouts, in general. These are not maps you can really play on a lot. If you like scouts, there are very few you can get much out of. If you like long-range scouts, then you're not going to enjoy these maps. Holy shit. Those are hammers. Those are... It's like there's nothing else I can really do on this map with this weapon than stand over there, because there's... There to there, you're going to get outgunned by a G-Lance or a V-Wing. Here to there, you're wide open to get flanked. You just don't have lanes to work with this weapon on most maps. Like, you're limited to maybe 1, 2... Oh my god. Will you fight me? Or are we gonna do ring around the rosy and wait for your teammates to come save your ass? Are you gonna be a man and actually... Oh shit. Does it have a fast enough time to...
Persistence is
Will you
key.
just teabag me? There's just no lanes you can work with in any map with any long-range weapon.
Victory
Like, you got
is a
1,
hair's breadth away.
2, other than that, nada. Also, you two on the bottom, what the fuck? You want flawless, I expect better from you. If you run a flawless emblem and you're not on top of your team, you will be mocked. Why do you think I don't run mine? Because I want to show off that I went flawless 3 times. But other than that, seriously, you went flawless once. That's nothing to brag about. So will the Polaris Lance PvP? I know. I mean, it's average at best in the Crucible. Every now and then it shows flashes of brilliance, but it is definitely better suited for PvE, where you can really take advantage of firing off infinitely into an ultra or a boss's face, because it doesn't take the ammo from the mag, it just automatically refills the gun for you. You don't lose any ammo, so you just get this continuous loop of explosive shot after explosive shot after explosive shot, where in the Crucible it's a little harder to get that explosive shot. I mean, yeah, if you kill a guy and you land 4 headshots to do it, even though if 180 can 4-tap to the head, but hey. Then you can definitely 3-tap someone if you land 2 headshots and the explosive round goes anywhere on them and tap in the body. It'll burn. But you have like a really brief window for that explosive shot. It doesn't stay in your magazine until you shoot it, like I hoped it would. It just get maybe 3-5 seconds. So if you drop a guy and it's procced and no one's around, or they just take cover, you could try shoot it near where they took cover, but the burn damage itself on the explosion, when it's not direct hit, is like 20, and the burn itself is between 6 and 4 damage per second. And it lasts for maybe 3-4 seconds. So that's like just 12 damage over time on average, which is usually enough to finish off someone if they're weak, but if they're at full health, you're not gonna do a whole lot to them. I mean, you leave them a little weak if they try to engage one of your buddies, but this is definitely more of a PvE weapon. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I like using it in PvE. PvP, will it compete with the V-Wing and the G-Lance? If you can find a map that actually has a ton of range and you can utilize it, yes. If not, then no. If you're going to the Crucible, I'd recommend Jade Rabbit if you want to use a high-impact scout. as the rabbit, I believe, causes way more flinch on the enemy. I haven't been shot by Polaris Lance a whole lot, so I wouldn't know how much flinch it does inflict, but if my gun fights with Graviton Lance or anything to go by, it doesn't flinch a whole lot. It's just kind of there. It'll kill him, but Graviton Lance and V-Wing will flinch you out of your shots and you will lose. Because your handling, it's not that great. Maybe if you run a energy bracket mod in your helmet or wherever you could put one to increase the handling on your energy weapons so you flinch less, that would probably help. But for the most part, this is just an alright PvP scout. If you want to use a scout rifle in PvP, you're better off with Nameless Midnight, Knife Elm Frost, Nifhelm, Jade Rabbit, Tango something? I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. There's another one my buddy likes. I think it's a full auto with Dragonfly. It's just... there's not enough maps to utilize the range. Like, that's another issue with Jade Rabbit 2, is that you don't have a lot of maps to utilize its range, but it is fun to cheese people from afar. You just don't get to do it all that often. Is it worth the grind? Yeah, for PvE, definitely worth it. If you want something new to try in PvP, go for it. Don't expect amazing results, but if you can hang back and let your team distract the enemy, you can really pick people off at a fast pace, land those headshots, and deal massive damage with your explosive shot to an unexpected target. But other than that, it's alright. PvP, it's just alright. It's definitely better than Huckleberry. Oh my god, that gun sucks. I wouldn't be surprised if this could beat a Huckleberry up close. But anyways, thank you all for watching. If you liked what you see and want to see more, leave a like, subscribe, and as always, have yourselves an amazing day and stay classy.